Good day, everyone, and welcome. What was that? Thank you for joining me today. Robert Lives is hosting me. Thank you for the host. Kings beat, yeah. It's always sad when the Kings lose, isn't it? Yeah, they're kind of doing rough. No, neither are the Red Wings. Mini Cheddars, thank you for the host. Thanks for doing good so far. GF Jake, thank you for the host. Welcome, Rebecca and Bat Boy. It's nice to see you guys back. Just going to give Mini Cheddars a shout out because he is part of the Team Monarchy stream team. I continue my railway building project. You're going to go sleep? You just got here. Just kidding. Yeah, if you need to sleep, that's something you got to do, right? I always see Bat Boy all over the place, though. And thanks for the mixer love. It's like watching a stream earlier and Bat Boy was there. I watched another stream, Bat Boy was there. Tell ya. Get around, Bat Boy. Oh, that's fine. It's nice to see you show up, and even for a few minutes, it's awesome to see you. It's the one thing about having a later stream too during the week. Here, sometimes it's a little bit late for some people. Fortunately, on the weekends, I often do start earlier. Yeah, it's like in the east, it's probably like 10 o'clock. Does it sound okay? I didn't actually test my sound today. Should really, shouldn't I? I wanted to get back online though, quick.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Here we go. Sounds good? Oh, that's good. Yeah, a lot of times I plug in my iPad and then I have
When
it
we win,
so I can hear my
we're going to be
voice.
supervisors of the year.
Aunt Monty, thank you for the host. Aunt Monty is also part of the Monarchy stream team now. You don't stream though, do you? Do you want, like, I'm not sure. Do you want a shout out, Aunt Monty? Because as part of the Monarchy stream team, we could certainly give you one, but you don't. Oh, okay. I didn't think you did. But thank you for coming by, certainly. It's nice to see you. I know it's a little bit late for you too, probably. So, when I left off, I've been building this epically long train path. It's mostly a path right now, but Eye for an Eye has been helping me with the rail part of it to make it into a railway. And I'm trying to connect. There's like 5 villages. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 villages that I was connecting up to my home base. It's quite the path. I made sure to cut out a bit of the ceiling here because I didn't want to get stuck in the ceiling again. You know, because nothing like waking up in a panic trying to break out of it. And anybody that's new, just so you know, I'm a variety streamer. I do play a lot of Minecraft, but I'm not guaranteeing to play it on a particular night or a particular number of times. But this week it probably will be 3 or something. 3 or 4, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Did I scare you guys? I had a new mask that I got today for them Streamloots cards. I haven't made the card for it yet, though. It'd be nice if they had like a list where you could cut down the kind of narrow it down so you guys don't see all of the friends as I go through them. To set a record at the rate with the amount of rail in the world. I don't know about that. I've seen an awful lot of rail in some people's worlds. I gotta finish cutting through, and this particular one I'm going to 4992. Oh, and then it's got a big swing off on that one, I think. Because 4109 is right here. It's a good week. I gotta figure out that strategy, you know, the right balance of games that, you know. So I'm not just Minecrafting all the time. We gotta get some non-Minecrafting in, right? By the way, if you're interested in my Discord, here's my Discord. Building up a Discord community. Seeing a little more activity lately, which is nice. But more the merrier, you know. It's nice to see if anybody has any suggestions for topics or anything like that. I'm certainly all ears, you know. Robert Lives had suggested a Minecraft topic, and I added one within an hour or something like that. That's less time than you have to wait on the phone for support at some places. You know, I did support before. I worked for a call center, and if they answered the phones, the agents answered the phones too quickly, they actually sent people home because they wanted like an hour wait. Because the contract was a bronze contract rather than, you know, a gold or platinum contract. If you ever wondered why your phoning your internet provider sounds like back in the day. Yeah, it was like a call center. I did white glove support for Hewlett Packard. That was pretty good. They had a good contract, so the phone calls were good. Average call was about 15 minutes. And then they got moved. HP moved their support over to India, so they shifted all the agents over to I think it was Roadrunner next. Roadrunner Internet. And then basically from there I got shifted over to, I'm not sure the exact order, but Suddenlink, Comcast, Charter. As a Canadian, we supported Americans. They always wanted Canadians to support Americans because apparently the customers react better to that. And then Canadians, when they phone in, actually had American support. And that was kind of an interesting environment. Although there was lots of, whatever your worst stat is, you know, basically you had to improve that whenever you had a meeting. and everything affected your schedule. So if you didn't, like for Charter, for example, there was a selling component. So literally you had to have a certain percentage of sales. So you're like actually people phone in about their broken internet, and you're expected to try to get them to buy a bigger cable package. It was a hard sale. I actually did not too bad in it, but I preferred doing the technical support rather than the sales stuff. But yeah, somebody's help desk was always difficult. Yeah. Yeah, it was the good people. Lots of people that you work with were really nice and stuff like that. But it was a kind of a rough environment at times because it's all about the numbers there. But that's how it is sometimes, I guess. I was actually I found the easiest thing to sell. Yeah, upsell in the end. And I was actually got a decent schedule finally, but then I moved to another job. But I always thought it was funny that they'd send people home. And then there's one group that worked for some other internet company, and then they would all be sitting around playing Monopoly. But this place, I mean, they were they didn't want you spending any of their money whatsoever. Like, people couldn't plug in their phone because they didn't want you using their power. They didn't want, like if you had a little Nintendo, they didn't want you plugging it in. They didn't want you playing solitaire on their computers, nothing. It was exclusively for, so even if it was a slower day, and those were far and few between because they'd send people home to make the call times longer. They didn't want people using up their resources at all. And even stuff like, like there's tons and tons of people drinking pop and stuff. You shut off all the USBs for floor reps. Yeah. Yeah, it's they didn't want you doing nothing there, that's for sure. And there was some security risk too. Like, they didn't want you, in the same building they had American Express and stuff like that, and you weren't allowed to even walk through that zone. They'd have their VIP clients and stuff like that too. So it's secret who the customer was. Yeah. They had intense training for those American Express people, though. The Hewlett Packard training was about 3 weeks that they supplied. Funny thing is that they even if you knew something, like if you were actually knowledgeable in computers, you had to actually you couldn't offer information that the next agent didn't know. That they wouldn't be able to help because some of them were very untechnical, and so you'd have to be very careful to not over help too, which is kind of counter to customer service in a lot of ways.
And when we win,
Rogue Angel, thank you for the
supervisors of the year.
They bumped you to cable support. Oh. Was AOL direct, or was it like through a company like Convergys or whatever? Stacy, thank you for the stars for star. And the devil horns. They had not bad oh, third party. Oh, okay. They had not bad benefits there though. I mean, it was a little higher than, you know, minimum wage, and they had not bad benefits, like they'd pay for your schooling and stuff like that if you applied. Not completely, but I mean, it would help those that utilized it. Where the heck? What did I pick up? Probably dirt, I guess. Young in 15 hours, nice. The older you get, the more you realize you need benefits. Benefits are a good thing, you know, like there's a lot of people that don't get that, you know. Yeah, I remember in HP there's people that would phone in and they'd like be saying, you know, like just a lot of easy stuff, you know, but it's funny. There's one person that phoned in and they're like, the disc won't stay in, kind of thing, like the CD disc. And then you're trying to get the computer model off of them, and they're like, the writing's upside down, and then you figure out that the computer was actually physically upside down, even though it was a rounded top kind of deal. And there was another common one at the time was you get an error that said non-system disk in, and like, you know, talking about floppy disks, they'd say non-system disk in the drive, and they'd be phoning and asking about this, and then you get their information. Oh, the computer's out of warranty, and I'd literally say, you know, I your computer's out of warranty. I'm gonna have to charge you $30 to tell you that there's a disk in the disk drive, and many people would pay. You know, they'd pay their $30. You take all their credit card information. Some would catch on, and then say, "Oh, never mind, I'm good." And but they'd pay, and then they'd be like, "Oh," when you when you tell them, "Okay, remove the disk from the disk drive, please," and then you get that now with Android phones being plugged in. Yeah. So they'd kind of lose their money, but you had to charge them. If you got caught though, like if your team leader caught on that you even gave that hint, you get in trouble. Get out of here, zombie. Yeah, actually, yeah, I could see that with some of the phones and USB stuff being plugged into USB being an issue. Oh, what the crap! Get out here, skeleton. People that clean their machines by putting it in the dishwasher. I remember one time taking a phone call where the person phoned in and they said their computer's not working, and they said they left their window open, and that the sprinklers outside hit it. And so, like, oh crap! What the heck, a hole. And then they were so happy because I checked with a supervisor. I said, "Well, this person, this is what happened. Can we send them a refurb?" And they approved it. So we sent them a refurb. That was probably an HP customer for life. Check the ports with a fork. Yeah, with white glove support is basically the ones that people, the more expensive computers. So the ones that they put the custom parts together. I was surprised my supervisor actually approved that, to be honest. But I figured I'd ask just in case. So at the time, they had kiosks. I don't know if they do that anymore, but they had kiosks as opposed to buying it right off the shelf. And the kiosk ones would be, you know, you pay a little bit more to have a custom job, basically, and that's the ones that I supported. They also did printer support there too, but I never touched that, and I very rarely had to do the off-the-shelf ones. There's one time where they actually shipped a whole line of computers without their video cards. And that was a bugger to figure out when you can't see the computer, because you think that, okay, you know, it's the factory. They're going to put in the video cards. But what a lot of people were doing is they'd see the text you that big. Yeah. That was way back though. It wasn't good texting stuff. They you know, they'd have that little thing that was the onboard one plugged in with a you know, with a plastic cover that says "Do not remove," and of course they removed it, and then they're complaining it doesn't work. And you think, okay, well, I mean, it's supposed to have a video card. I mean, what's going on here, you know? So you just think that, you know, they just don't know what they're looking for, kind of thing. But it was actually determined that they shipped hundreds of computers without video cards. Just the onboard thing with it sealed off. But yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, and that was different back then too. Like a lot of these stuff now have all sorts of things you can plug in, different cords. Yeah, I don't miss doing frontline support though. It was an interesting job at the time, but video wasn't integrated, yeah. Well, there were some on board ones though. So I think it might have been at that time. I don't know. It's kind of at the end of the floppy 3.5 era. I'm almost out of torches here. I should make some more. There we go. Dell's bad capacitor days. You know, it's funny though, that same center did Dell too. You know, it's like you think you're calling these different companies, but it's all the same one. Same with all these internet companies too. Yeah, that company, they when I got hired, it was the first tech batch, tech group for HP when they were new. So everybody was pretty technically competent, and then after that, you know, by wave 10 or 11, They started just getting people that didn't know anything about computers, that didn't even own one or see one at home, kind of thing. What did you miss? Just making a tunnel to a certain spot so that I can have a railway. So I'm going to 4992 and then I'm going to turn. Yep, basically. Although they were nice people. You know, a lot of the people work there were really just happy to have a job that wasn't McDonald's or something like that.
And when we win, we're going to be
Cops, thank you
supervisors of
for
the
the
year.
host. He's a part of the Monarchy stream team as well. I was watching Cops the other day. He was playing an actual N64 on his stream. So he had the adapters in for it. Oh. Oh, I thought I hit a hole. Yeah, they seem to burn through all the tech classes of that area pretty quick. You have Rogers. Nice. We have a company called Shaw in my area. So I don't know, I think I have a pretty good internet speed. Yeah, it's cable. They have Telus and Shaw in this area. Telus is like, you know, they have Optic. But yeah, Bell and Comcast kind of deal. And then Shaw's a cable company. And so, I don't know, my internet speed's pretty good. Pay about $100 for TV, internet, and phone. And it's 700 down and 20 up, I think. At least last time I measured it. It's funny, a lot of people complain about their internet, but it's pretty
And when
good
we
around
win,
here, I think.
we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Miss Leah, thank you for the host. Oh. I always have to kind of double check the name sometimes, because you know, I had somebody the other day that was named like something like and when you read it out loud it was like a really dirty name. No, it was something like just convert it a certain way if you set it fast. Yeah, you don't realize it until... I kind of caught it about halfway through. Oh, get out of here, you. There's a whole bunch of zombies right here. There's a baby zombie too. There's the baby zombie. These ones are like super fast. Phew. Oh, Robert Lives died. Robert Lives should have named himself something else, I think. What was it? Something, there's spiders in the area too. F's in chat. Reference is fiber. It's ping 350. Wow. Yeah, my cable package is pretty basic, but does the job. I don't really watch a lot of TV. Oh, really? I tried Telus for a bit too, but I found that I don't know, it was just they didn't have optic at the time, and then the internet was down so often that I actually bought out the contract. Like, it was way below what they were advertising. Oh, this is all gravelly here and lots of crap falling. Yeah. Yeah, that WTF that I advertised there, it's supposed to help a little bit with the lag and stuff like that. It's a free trial, so I mean, you can see if it works for you, and if it doesn't, then you just cancel the free trial, right? It's
He told us that he could pay us.
Oh, thank you,
$10
Rod.
each. Right.
Donation
so
hype.
We're not morons.
Exclamation DONO. I for I. Look at that, Rod with the dono. See, I made a little dono hype command. Don't get to use that one too often. That's pretty exciting. Rod the leg with he's a big supporter here. Yeah, thank you, Rod. That's awesome of you. Rod's a good one. Good stream to follow. He plays this game called Bomber Crew, Apex a lot. Try to watch him whenever I can. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. Move that out of the way. Spectrum TV is very competitive with online video services. For that WT Fast, it's actually somebody I grew up with is the CEO, like the owner. So I'm really happy to promote his product. It's pretty solid thing to, you know, people can try it and then if they find it's useful for them, great. If they don't, then that's great too. But it what it does is it optimizes the route, I guess, and basically, like for example, if somebody's playing with their buddies overseas or something, then they you know, they're going to have a lot of places where it can get hung up on the way kind of thing. So it goes through their network for that, or if it's closer, it's a good backup kind of thing. But with how the internet is, yeah, and they know where the servers are and stuff like that. From what I understand, that's how it works. So they know where the servers are, so they can really optimize it based on to get the fastest route kind of thing. And you know, and when it comes down to you versus them in a game that's fast paced, then it you know, it could be the difference between you winning and them winning. So it's a neat product. Like they really they've been around for 10 years, and I was at a they invited me out to one of their things, and they're giving awards for employees that have been there for 10 years. 5 and 10 year awards kind of deal. I'm going straight to 4992, and then I'm gonna do a turn there. But yeah, it's like kind of neat to see the thing. And those guys have deals with Asus and all sorts of companies. So they're you know, like the router I actually have is an Asus router, and it came with that product. Robert Lives died again. I'm not sure the exact technical details of it, but you know, some people assume it's a VPN, but I think it's more tech involved in it than that. Like when you see people criticizing it on the internet. But they have like, from what I saw, they have like somewhere around 80 employees working on this regularly. So it's and they're becoming quite popular. They're actually making deals with different ISPs too, where an ISP offers a product with their name on it, but it's it's actually their backbone kind of thing. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I think it's like if it finds that the regular route is fine, then it goes with that. But if it you know, if it's one of those things, they can reduce the number of hops and whatever that where it can get hung up. But I'm not sure the exact details. I just know that kind of how it was described to me. But you know, I know the guy, and I know that he doesn't put out a scammy product, so I just take it for the for what it is. But it sounds like a neat thing. They made some sort of technology called ID certainty. Yeah, well, if you ever want to check it out, there's an exclamation WT Fast has a link. You can try the free trial. They give me 50 cents if somebody downloads and tries the trial. Get one hop changed, eh? Yeah, I imagine it might help with a situation like that. I guess depending on where they get involved, but it's like a program you install on your computer. They are going into, like, there's some functionality with the consoles, but I'd say the majority of the support is through PC, but they are actually opening it up a lot on the consoles, I guess. Like, I can actually ID certainty. Yeah. Yeah, if you go to that link, there's information about it. Like this link here. I mean, you don't have to sign up by any means, but if you want to take a look at how they describe it, you probably might find it interesting. There's a link there in the chat. It is a pretty neat concept, though, I think. I just know once in a while I get invited. I get invited to like a Christmas party or whatever and get to meet some of their staff and stuff like that, and they all seem really smart and friendly, so it's nice to hang out with them. I got to go on a dinner cruise with them this summer here around the lake. Then when they're giving out their awards to their staff, have a nice steak dinner. It's pretty awesome. Visit with him and his family, and they're actually, it's a product that I think also works well for, you know, like the people that watch streams, because, you know, a lot of them are gamers too, so I'm surprised it's not actually more people promoting it on Mixer. And my friend, the CEO guy of that company, he actually wasn't really that familiar with Mixer because, you know, until Ninja came over, then he heard of the name. You know, like they had all their stuff, assuming Twitch affiliates. But Mixer's starting to get a bit of a rep now, I guess.
Okay, everyone ready?
Shroud and
Will you sing with me?
Ninja.
Standing in unison.
Jimbro, thank you for the follow. Good day.
Okay, be seated.
Well, I found another edge. Building the massive tunnel. Yeah, I got a hat too for them. It's around here somewhere. Did I put it up there? I don't know. It's around here. Sometimes I wear it. Not a big hat person though. Pie time! Yeah, I want to get one of those things for where you can mount your camera and move it around. And monitor too, I think. And I can move it to right here or something like that instead of way over here. And clear up some space on my little table here too. Oh, you're looking at their site there, or? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a smart dude, that's for sure. And he's got some really good workers. And I think it's always a good sign for your company that when employees are there for that long too. You know, like there's some there for 10 years, and that's a positive thing, I think. You know, that call center I worked at, they could barely keep people for 3 weeks. I wound up working there for 5 years. Yeah, yeah, he's really. I think he's regarded as a pretty good boss too. He's always traveling though. He's so hard. Like it's hard to get together with him because he's all over the place. He's just recently in Australia, somewhere else too. Oops. Don't mind with the shovel. What's the coordinate I wanted to go to again? Four nine nine two. Getting close. Another 100. This is going to be the finest railway ever. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's a lot of people assume it's a VPN, but like I was saying, I think it's more involved. And they're constantly looking. They're constantly working to upgrade it and make it better, kind of thing. They're very committed to providing actually a really good product, I think. Here's zombies. But yeah, I figure, I'm not going to drink none of that G Fuel or stuff like that. So if I'm going to promote something, at least I'm going to promote something that, is something I'd actually use, kind of thing. And I do have a thing on, because it came with my router, I do have an account with them. Oh, really? Oh, okay. When you first come in. So if I'm there all the time, that's kind of what's messing it up. I didn't really mean to cause you such a headache, Rod. But I guess the benefit is that if you ever want to use that for somebody else, then that works perfect, you know, at that point. I guess one thing that to get around that is could make a chat command like just exclamation. Yeah, I have to leave and come back. The only problem is I use kind of multiple computers. So so there's like always, I'm literally always on. So I can't actually leave. Or most of the time I can't actually leave. Because, you know, they're in different location. Like not even in the same house kind of thing. Oops. Getting close. 94992. Oh, you're looking to see if you can make a setup that runs Mix It Up on a virtual machine and only OBS. Oh, that'd be interesting. That's one thing I use a lot is a virtual machine for stuff I do. Not on the, like, not for Mixer, but just for stuff I have to work on. So like my computer's always busy. Static, yeah. Although one thing I find that, you know, if you run a lot of have a lot of tabs open, it sure uses up a lot of memory. I like have tons and tons of not for Mixer necessarily, just lots of stuff open all the time. Bandwidth. Oh, okay. CH. So those are the days where I'm not actually able to leave and come back kind of thing. That works. Did you get your affiliate status for Streamloots out yet? You must be really close. And people have been using those cards on you like crazy. Look at this dude staring at me. I'm gonna shoot him in the face. You know, I don't need to necessarily play Call of Duty with action like this. Although I do have Call of Duty. Should play that again one of these days. Kind of scared. Eye for an Eye keeps getting underneath me. One of these times I'm going to drop into lava. Got 18 tabs open. Oh, really? Wow. Looks like the turnoff is somewhere after the end of this bridge. Oh, crap. Menu. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. Yeah, there's a creeper here. I noticed him late. One of these days. Okay, 4992. So here we go. This is the turn off. Now we are going negative. I think that's left. No, that's not. It's right. Yeah. Go in this. Memory stable. Oh, okay. What browser do you like using for that? Where am I going to? Negative 313? No, that's not too far. This bridge going here to the side track. Plenty of side tracks on this one particular railway. A super railway system. Shouldn't actually be putting these on the right, but I get it, or left, but it doesn't matter because we'll wind up putting the other types of lights on there after anyway. When we convert these to normal tunnels. It's going to be night and day, I tell ya, between. There's did you do the other side tracks too earlier? Oh, okay. This is village number 1, 2, 3, 4. Village number 5 actually. We have 315. It must be near here on the other side. 4992. What negative? Oh, it's negative 678. This is probably on the other side of this mountain. It's kind of writing them down as I've been going. Oh.
And when we win, we're
Morbid
going to be
Adams, thank you
supervisors
for
of
the
the year.
host. I'm gonna need another pickaxe too, actually. And another shovel. You know, it's weird that this this mix it up, it actually has double every time there's a whisper. Mixer up does a double whisper every time. I contacted their support, and they're saying that as far as it sees, Mixer's sending 2 rather than the program. But in the normal chat, there's only 1 whisper. So, for example, this Morbid Adams auto host, you know, he whispers as an auto host. In my little app window, it has 2, as if it received 2 whispers. And on the regular one, it's just 1 whisper. Do you want to throw down your Skulker box for a second so I can grab a couple pickaxes? Or a couple pickaxes, I guess. I'm good for a while. But might as well grab it now while you're nearby. Oh, okay. So you don't have any. I have cobblestone, and more cobblestone. Eventually. This one's half burned out. No. Oh, yeah. That's my only one, though. So I'll need it back later. Oh, really? Yeah, I have 3. It's funny, I got... Oops. Negative 327, getting closer. So I was hearing around that it's all Australians that are having problems with that Embers program. Well, ultimately, I suppose he could have been born in a worse place than Australia. Australia is probably a nice country to be born in compared to many out there. I don't remember the number. So hopefully they straighten it out soon.
We're going to be supervisors
Hard
of the
to
year.
kill. Thank you for the host. 4992. That's right. There we go. Yeah, I was just saying that that guy that runs WT Fast, owns WT Fast, he's in Australia just recently. I saw some pictures of the Opera House there. Creeper? Oh. Crap, I found some water. Yeah, let's open this up and see what we're dealing with. Looks like quite a path. Maybe I should go up. You find it interesting that it's Australia having the Ember issues now that you mention it. That's exactly what you've been seeing. Yeah, on my other on the other side of the tax form, it seems to be messing them up, eh? Maybe I should just go up with this. There was a lot that I killed off in that one area there. Microsoft doesn't want to go down under. Apparently not. You know, if anybody I was expecting to have problems with signing up to that to be the Quebec people, because it seems like every time you see a contest or any income related thing, it's like, except Quebec. Mm-hmm. Some of them will be a little bit challenging. Why? Oh. Oh, I thought because it's in. It doesn't take that long though. I mean, just a lot of these tunnels seem to be really quick. 478. Still the 650. Going under again. It's gonna draw tons of independent streamers. That'll probably interest a lot of the smaller Twitch streamers, eh? Having this ability. Although I'm not really expecting, like, I've gotten some members, but I'm not really expecting it to, you know, be a big income or anything like that. I think you still have to grow pretty sizable for it to where it would start making money. You know, like you see some of them partner streamers, it's like they get just tons and tons of emmers. Trade that one back. This is probably good for shovels though. So I grabbed 2 in addition, no, 1 in addition, so maybe I'll grab another one. There. Yeah, if you diversify, you know, like there's a few different things that like stream loots and that. I think it can add up. I have normal loots too, but it doesn't get clicked a whole lot. There's the village. Oh, okay. When you're in the tunnels, they leave you alone. No, it's more out. No, but I mean, if you want to dig out some of the edges of the one you're in or something. It'd probably be easier than dealing with phantoms anyway. There's a creeper. There was a creeper. Well, didn't really need that there. You've got ideas on boosting viewers, but the team will have to work together. That'll be the tricky part, probably. A lot of them seem to like streaming at the same time. I don't know how many is right now, but I used to be, for the longest time, the only one. But some did move over at this time. No, I mean from the team in general. If you click, oh crap, there goes the phantom. Line up handoffs. Yeah, like Zedgehog is kind of at the same time as me now. He used to be in the morning. The time that Zedgehog used to go, um, it was really, yeah, it was really easy because you know, Rashist was right after me, but now him and Rashist are always at the same time. Come on, fire! Let's get some fire here. There, he's on fire finally. Yeah, it's a lot of work to do that, though. That's the only thing, and I think it will be tricky because they're talking about that for our team. I think it'd be tricky to do it for the team because it's even hard for me to want to do my own. I can't imagine somebody having to go through a bunch of other people's videos to edit them, and I don't think people would be, I think in general people are a little bit lazy, so they won't want to do their own. And then you'd have different quality edit jobs too, depending on who's doing it. Yeah. Title the full streams that are uploaded. Yeah, but people catch on to it when it's a 5-hour video. Or whatever, you know. Making the greatest railway. I could do that. I could rename them, certainly. The original, my YouTube is like an archive of every stream right from the beginning. So I mean, I have content there. I did a couple clips here and there of glitches, but for the most part, it's like full-length videos. Like there's one fun one in there of when I did this jump in Forza, landed on a roof, was stuck, and then I fell through the world, which is uncommon in a polished game like that. Forza 5, the new one. Is it 4 that is the one in England? That's the one. 2 to 10 minute clips with commentary work great. They blew up the CN Tower, not clickbait. Biggest arena in Minecraft history. I wonder if it is the biggest arena in Minecraft history. I doubt it. I bet you there's some arenas out there, but it's the best arena that I've built. I have to do the ice mining and fast forward. The problem I have with stupid putting videos on YouTube is that's such a pain in the butt. Is I use Windows Photos or whatever it's called to put the videos, like to edit them when I do edit them, and it takes forever to export it. You're just leaving out yours? So I did this game, and then you upload it, 5-hour stream or whatever, and then what happened was there's like one song in there that YouTube hates, and it totally doesn't let the video display. And so I re-download it, cut it a bit, and then re-upload it. And of course, when you export it after cutting it, it takes like all day. And then basically I upload it again, and then YouTube finds another instance of that song. So it's like such a pain. There's already a video with 600,000 views. Well, I don't know. I should really note down if there's a good thing, or, you know, probably what might be a better idea is maybe one of these days I'll sit down and incorporate that clip it thing where it throws, you know, people can nominate a clip and then it throws it into Discord, and then I'd be able to just throw that on YouTube. You know, if there's a good one. That's for, you know, for clips anyway. I don't think that clip thing would be that hard to incorporate. It's just sitting down and figuring it out how to do it. Audience, yeah. Well, I'm sure there's lots of people that watch YouTube and Mixer, I'm sure. Yeah, and market them. Where am I going next? 5303. Yeah, I don't know if I have really established that focus yet of what kind of demographic I'm seeking. I've just been kind of playing whatever game I want, and then you know, hoping that people are interested in it, I guess. Oh yeah, you're moving to Penticton? Penticton's nice. It's quite a move from Vancouver. Yeah, I'm sure that there's a lot of little tiny things that would really help one grow, though, that's for sure. I guess that's why they say it's always, you know, the work, you know, you really work your butt off kind of thing. Or I guess for some, they get hire people, but it's a business, it's true. The desert is home. Penticton's Although you'd be able to go buy that fresh fruit there, I tell you. Yeah, there's some people that do that totally full time. And then there's others that kind of do it part time.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Darth Vapes and Lyndon SG, thank you for the hosts. To Mixer Canuck.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
They're both Mixer partners. Lyndon does a lot of WWE. Actually, he does a good variety of games, but WWE I think is something a lot of people connect with him. And Darth Vapes is a Atlas fanatic these days. Tell you, if you ever have a question about Atlas, he's the person to ask. He's seeking Atlas partnership with whatever that company name is. Yeah, here's Darth Vapes right there. I was just saying how, well, you probably heard me, saying how you're an Atlas fanatic.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Last Canuck, thank you for the host. He's also a Mixer Canuck. You just woke up getting a coffee. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Atlas is kind of a cool game, that's for sure. Lots to it. I haven't even scratched the surface yet. Although, you know, I'm sure that for as many hours as Darth Vapes has put in, there's probably still lots left to explore there too. Seems like a pretty deep game. And they're adding stuff. Yeah, I'm making a route to another village here. This one's at 5303. If you find a creeper spawner, that'd be a hard one to put torches around, wouldn't it? Maybe there's such a thing. You imagine a room full of creepers? Oh, there is creeper spawners? Alright, 215. Robert's the where? He's interested in the creeper spawners. You'd have to be pretty far back from a creeper spawner. Oops. Oh. I was watching Darth Apes the other day, and he saw a castle made out of wood in Atlas. Probably not the best idea. Make your castle out of wood in Atlas. They're all over the place now. Oh, really? I guess it's less work for them than making it out of something. So, oh, found a creeper. Crap. Well, he's dead now. He blew up on me. Get out of here, zombie. Do you have a lot of coal? I'm getting low on torches here. Sometimes I've been getting the coal as I've been digging through. Oh, that just hit me. This thing could do more damage. Usually 4 hits to take these guys out. Even if you shoot them in the face. Found a swamp. Take out the bads here. So 5. Oh, I passed it. No, I didn't. Or did I? 5303. I went too far. Oh well. Oh well, that one's going towards the jungle, I guess. 5303 is technically... to the jungle, the mighty jungle. And 5303 negative 762. It's that way again, I think. Nope, the other way. I guess I can end the thing at the jungle. Then we can always kidnap a panda. Put it beside the polar bear in a glass cage somewhere. Yeah, he's in the world. Robert Lowe's, are you near the town? I was wondering if there's a polar bear in the town. She put one on a minecart. There's all dirt here, what? Going to negative 762. You haven't seen anything? Uh-oh. It's getting dark. Well, I have some coal left, I guess. I could do that. Do some more torches with those. So we got 64 more now. Five 303. Oh crap. What are you attacking me for? It's daytime. Oh, a spider attacked me. Tell ya, these spiders, they don't even know what time of day it is. It's funny, I did a whole night outside there and I didn't even get attacked by a phantom. Yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, really? Hmm. Oh, really? Hmm. Oh. So I'm building another tunnel here, slightly underground. 5-3. Should be right here, actually. That might be right in the town now. Just cut open, I guess. I hear pigs. Might have to dig back down again. To go up. Oh, it's still over there quite a ways. This coordinate isn't right. I had it written down as 5303. It's actually like 5. Oh no, it's -762. That's right then. Okay. I'm still just short, I guess. I just heard a pig and then I got confused. Where is this? Crap. There it is. Confused much? That's me. I hear explosions somewhere. Oh, we're sleeping. Although I'm gonna get stuck in the roof here. Did that count, or did I wake up too early? Oh, you're still sleeping? Where's the bed? Okay, Robert lives. You gotta sleep. So why is my chat so dead right now? You guys, don't you have any questions or anything? Gotta play that one night stand again. Get everybody talking. The game is actually pretty fun. Interesting. See how these guys handled the situation. Talk more? Yeah, I was not talking for a bit, I guess. So, where are you from, comic? Yeah, I watched that Terminator movie the other night. You see that one yet? I was entertained. Although I think they're going after trying the nostalgia kick on... Oh, Melbourne, nice. They're trying the nostalgia kick, but, you know, a lot of the audience they were targeting at the same time would have been born after the original movies came out. That movie's scheduled to flop, actually. Yeah, the Melbourne, I guess you're not eligible for Embers right now. They're having some issues for a lot of the streamers from that area. Hopefully they get it fixed soon, though. I guess I shouldn't really... Oh, thank you for the hamburger hype. I guess I shouldn't try to mine with a piece of scaffolding, eh? Almost at this last village, though. And I suppose it could dig out to the jungle biome because it's the only one we've found so far. 670. It's at 760. 762. You would imagine comic. I don't know. Probably suspect, but I'm from Canada. Can I see my base? I can show you it in a bit. Once I finish this section, maybe I can cart back. I'm a little bit of ways away from the base. Certainly. Oh crap. I found some water. Need to trade off something there and get rid of that dirt. I'm just gonna go back up again. When you're doing these long stretches, you sure find a lot of water. Oops. And we'll put a marker. Down there. And let's head back to the base here and we'll show comic the base. You have a minecart? I'll need one to go back to base here. You're just down here somewhere, I think, aren't you? You got any iron? I don't have any iron. I got a boat. I assume you're still kind of near where the tracks are, eh? How long was I mining for? The entire all of last stream. Just making my lines. There we go. Here's the path. Am I going the right direction? Which way am I going here? Going up. I guess I gotta go down. Can't find eye for an eye. Here's my cart. There she is. Okay, now let's time it out now. Just about 8 after. This is like the tour. And eventually you're gonna see if you follow and come back eventually. Oh crap, I got turned off. Eventually you'll see that it'll... See, these are all branching off too, right? But we're going to convert all these tunnels to be 4 wide cobblestones. So you'll see what I mean in a bit when I get to an area where we have them. But might as well test this and see how it looks here to the village. Then I'll head back and then switch back again. So they're kind of branched off. So here's one village. We were just at another one. Nick G! Okay, so that was one branch. So I'm gonna... We might get caught on more than one branch here, though. We want to make it so it's straight. Stars for star. I like how you put the lever underneath the tree and left the rest of the tree. Yeah. I just remember you're all like against the trees. Okay, so that was one branch. What the heck? How come this doesn't flip it? Oh, because it's power. Hmm. Well, let's drop that. And then... How to fix this? Not quite yet. I want to get to know people before they join Minecraft, just because of the risk of, as you can imagine, the griefing possibilities. If you're pretty familiar with Minecraft, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get back to the base now. It's the right direction. No, it isn't. Okay, there we go. We have to put a couple extra levers in on there so that we can actually switch them. At least on that one, there's a powered rail right there, and I can't turn the rail. From the turn. Yeah. We still need some levers there to turn it though too. Like some extra levers in the end. Alright, so I'm testing the rail again here. Back on the path. There's some lava. That looks pretty cool. This railway is quite comprehensive here. Still undeveloped tunnels, of course. Robert Lives doesn't like using our rails, by the way. He's like anti-rail society. Ours is a growing organization. That's right. Despite the finest rails Minecraft can find, you know, with these tunnels once they're done. You're gonna head off for the night, supper time, okay? Thanks for coming by. Did you have a good birthday? Did you like to after you left last night? You were heading out? That was good.
CA.
CA.
Yeah. Good day, eh?
Yeah, if you recognize that skit that Jim Carrey's doing there, it's when he's imitating Clint Eastwood, actually. Here's where we found some polar bears before. I'll probably run into the polar bear eventually. Is that a minecart cart? Your minecart might be just past the ice biome. Comic probably fell asleep waiting for me to get to the end of the rail here. Only 3,000 blocks more to go. Then you're going to see magic. Yeah, I'm heading to the base. I think there's a zombie convention there. It's nighttime still. It'll be daytime by the time we get there. Oh, wait, what's this? There's a cart with a polar bear in it. This might slow me down a little bit as I push this cart. Oh, crap. Ah, darn it. Technical difficulties. Stupid creeper. I don't have enough rail. There's going to be a break in the rail here. A creeper blew me up. Maybe I have trouble picking up that one rail piece too. Quit it. Oh. Yeah, it looks like only one rail piece survived. It's right in the village area too. Where'd my cart go? There we go. The bear made it past. Hopefully there's no diverting things. The bear looks, it's like it's full grown. How do we get this bear? That's probably gonna be hard to control because you can't have a rope into a cage. Just build a rail right to the cage. Thank you for the creeper. Well, for the most part, the bear's staying ahead of me. We've got some long-range bear transport. Hopefully Agent's railway isn't open. Robert, if you're near the town, can you make sure that this switch is not going to go to Agent's? Like it's going to go to that block that's by my house? Oh, he's gone. Crap. What the heck? Dolphin jumping up on my railroad track. Well, I guess if it goes to Agents, then we'll figure it out. Are you talking about KFC? $1,500 more blocks to go. This bridge took a long time for me to build, comic. There's an Enderman. So, if you're interested in my social media, anybody, here's the links. Twitter, I announce when I'm streaming. Instagram is some different pictures. Mostly random stuff. From my dog to the foggy hills. Discord, trying to grow that community there. YouTube is an archive of my old streams because Mixer only holds them for 14 days. A couple clips in there of different things, but mostly archives. If you haven't hit that follow button, it'd be appreciated if you did so. You know, we want to see your faces again. Get some jubes. Went to Wally World today. Eye for an eye with a creeper. I don't tend to want to go to Walmart often, though. It's always so busy. They got like 100 self-checkout machines. I don't know if it's literally 100. Do they have Walmarts in Australia? Where's Robert lives' house? Right? Oh yeah, because we go in the back way from it. I forgot. I was thinking there's the other route. Nice. We're going the right direction? Oh crap, we're going towards the well, my base is actually the other way. Oh no, this is the right way. See how developed this tunnel is? That whole route's gonna look like this eventually without tunnels. I didn't really need to get off of my cart, but this is a device to, you know, if a cart full of material comes in from my base or my area over there to here, it goes in, unloads, and then goes back. That's Eye for an Eye's house right there. Robert Lives area is over there. He built that area. Star Destroyer is up there. Oh good, the bear did stop where I wanted him to stop. So here's my arena. That's the big project. Took the most time. You can see there's like concession stands, and here's a trophy for the Ender Dragon. And in here is VIP area. There's the ice there. So each of those are packed ice. And then that's blue ice. The clock. This I can get this yellow rotating, but just a lot of times it seems to lag back to not rotating. So I'd have to go up there to change that. And then if you go in onto the ice on a boat, where's the boat? Here's one. You can fly around the ice a bit. Kind of hard to control. You go super fast. So of course, you know, being a outstanding Canadian, Jersey sales. Here's our map. The local area to where we are right now. Got to build an arena, you know. And I made this into beach. It was kind of grassy before. Jebs are still here. The foxes are still here. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the bear had escaped, but he's still in the cart. I'm going to switch this and actually knock out a rail for now. Well, that was a terrible aim, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Welcome back. Do I have a farm? Yeah. So here's my farms right here. So beets. potatoes. And what happens here is if I pull the lever, those open or those close, and then water pours in, and it basically harvests everything into the chest kind of deal. And then you just replant them. And then there's wheat and carrots kind of thing. And then what this is bamboo and sugar. You pull this lever and it cuts them off. And you just run around and collect them. Hey, there's a British flag or a banner here. I didn't know. Can you make Canada ones too? Huh. That's new. I never noticed that one before. And so in this area, Robert lives, built a lot of houses and stuff like that. I don't know why he has all these British flags everywhere, but I guess Canada's associated to Britain. This giant aquarium here was one I built way back. Had a problem with a creeper blowing it up before, but it survived. It made a hot tub. And I cured, thank you for the mixer, love. I cured some zombie villagers down here that I found, but I couldn't get them to come out of here. And so I just built this wall here to protect them from other zombies. And then they reproduced in here. So now it looks like a prison cell. It's not intentional. And then down the rail this other way is also some more parts of the town here that Agent built. So I'll do a quick back and forth there. This is one of those things that automatically diverts the cart and then it unloads itself and then comes back. And you can see we've crafted some tunnels here as well. So eventually that route will look like this too. That one knows if you want to turn. That goes to a zombie spawner. That thing checks to see if there's two people going opposite directions. It holds one up for a second. Oh crap. There's a broken rail here too. That has to be repaired. She's laying on the floor. Sleeping, but she's nearby. Oh, here we go. Gotta punch him. Oh, dog treat time. Alright. Let's do this one here. Gotta give the dog a treat here. Eye for an eye. Click the button for that. So this thing here. Where the heck am I? Oh, got stuck there. Normally it's supposed to go up to the top there. I don't know what happened. That's weird. It's just stuck right on the end. And can you please go? Once you meet the time requirements and we get to know you, you can. But here's for now, you get to see See me give the dog a treat. Other games I'm less finicky about, but you know, it's adding a bunch of stuff and permissions and stuff. I don't want to bother with that. Oh, I get to know you're going to hang around more than the one time. Come here. What are you doing sniffing the floor over there? Want some? Okay, come on up. So you get in view. Up, up. Up, up. There you go. What a stinker, eh? Make sure that bag's sealed so she doesn't dig into it. She's really good at opening packages. My dog is actually pretty smart. She even had a doghouse in the yard, and she jumped on the doghouse and then jumped onto a wall that was behind the doghouse, and then went across into the neighbor's yard on top of the wall. So I had to put like barriers on top. What's that stink? Gotta just check something here just in case there's an accident. Shadow. No, I don't see anything. I think you just have really bad breath. I think the dog tooted or something. Either that or my nose is getting used to it. Whatever she did. I don't see anything though. Yeah, you know, I used to, you know, sometimes when I needed to, I would put her in a crate, right? Like, and I had these metal crates. You know, the ones with the fold up ones. She would dig at the bottom plastic, push it to the back, and that would cause it to flex just enough that she could actually open it. So she'd get out of those things. And then I got one of those plastic ones, like the plastic shell ones. And she ripped a hole in the side of that. So I had to get one with a metal window instead, and then that one kept her for when I needed to keep her in a crate. But yeah, she didn't make it easy for me by any stretch of the imagination. So normally this thing would actually drop you up to here, and this is where you'd get off. So what he's done here is he's put little buttons. So if you wanted to go to Robert Lives area, you push this button first. If you wanted to go to his mine, you'd go to that. And if you want to go to my area, you'd push this button, and it would actually put you on the railroad, that was appropriate for whatever area you chose. Plastic tray on the metal and push the metal, the front cage. Yeah, she's pretty smart. And I actually sectioned off an area so that she doesn't come down where I am right now. When we're not home, and I had to actually double up 2 baby gates because she'd just jump over. So, and you could see this here is an automatic smelter, and he's got a lighthouse made out of concrete, and he's made a new dock. This is new, this thing over here. Go check that out. Oops. And his bridges are really fancy. Yeah. Mine's are, since she's a Karelian bear dog, she's like got a super, super loud bark. And she's super smart. So I don't want to let her stay outside because, you know, neighbors are kind of creepy in that aspect sometimes in the cities.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
The host. You know, neighbors can be rude, right? So I don't want her escaping and then never seeing her again or something. Yeah, and since she's a rare breed, that makes her actually something. Although she's old now, but she I don't want somebody stealing her either. I used to live in a small town in Alberta, and I remember there's a guy down the street. Like, I don't even let my cats go outside because of this. A guy down the street that he used to put out milk with antifreeze in it. So I don't put any animals outside at all. So I just push this. It says what rail to go to. And I push that and it'll send me back to my area. Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? You know, and that's just going to cost the owner a huge vet bill and heartache, you know? That guy was a bit of a jerk that way. Uh-oh, here's more creepers. Let's see here. I gotta pick up my cart. Repair that later. There's a lot, yeah. Yeah, fair amount of work involved. You can see, like, just, you know, like I built the path to those towns that were on the rail we're working on. That alone took a while. And I broke the rail here intentionally because I caught this bear. Well, I caught the bear. And I pushed it back to town here. Yeah, she killed its mother. You know, you weren't here when I showed the arena, but I'll show you it again here. So this was project. This took a long time. So you can see here's some concessions. There's a dragon that we killed. There's a VIP lounge. And then here's the arena. You can see there's a glass ceiling, score clock. This yellow can actually rotate. This ice, I actually did all of it by hand for the ice in here. So each one of these white squares is about 9 pieces of ice together. And each one of these is 9 of those together. So 81 pieces of ice. Some of it I got from a biome, but a lot of it was handmade by me chipping away at ice as it spawned, kind of thing. And then, you know, it's kind of, when you ride the boats here, you just fly around. The net is made out of concrete, red concrete, and vines. So it's kind of a cool. Turned out nice, I think. Although Agent's very proud that he suggested these color combinations because that's like his favorite hockey team, which isn't my favorite hockey team. But I was just happy to have him help me get the shape. Here's a jersey sales area. And of course, our map. Go Lightning. Yeah, he likes St. Louis. I'm more of a LA Kings fan, so St. Louis is okay, but although honestly, you know, despite him thinking he was tricking me, I was just happy that he helped me shape, because I'm not very good at the structure of things. This Star Destroyer is at the top of the world. Gives you a good view. Robert's little town there. You see the pyramid? Yeah, you can. I started building a castle there in the far area, but it's just a big square right now. And you can see Robert's farmland over there. Once we'll eventually get up to the Star Destroyer. It's not really anything inside. It's more just a shell, really. I'm not sure how to furnish a Star Destroyer. I put a crafting box in there and some stuff. I've actually built this, though, in the air. Like, using scaffolding. And then eventually managed to fill out what I did there. Oops, crap. Almost fell off. See, it's just empty right now with some lights. These things to make it look like the generators or whatever. Couple of, you know, like that part on top of the Star Destroyers. And then, I have ender wings so I can fly. It gives you an idea of what everything looks like. There's a haunted house that these guys built for Halloween. Don't go near there because that'll kill me if I go in that land. It's got all these prickly bushes and I'd never survive landing in it. Here's Eye for an Eye's fishing house. See, fishing hut. Yeah, 2 little towns, eh? There's Agent's Lighthouse Town, and then there's Roberts Town, and then the central area is my area.
We're going to be supervisors of the year.
Rogue, Double X Angel, thank you for the host. Rogue Double X Angel used to be part of Team Monarchy. Alright, do we have any rails in town here that I can use? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrap my lava and then build the thing and then rail it over to there. And build a cage for the bear here. How wide did we go? 3? One, two, three. Is that what it is? Yeah. It's not a very big cage. Is this one 3 as well? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can go one more wider then. See, we can't move this bear very efficiently. So what I'm doing is I'm building a railroad track up to it, I think. And then I'll drop it in there. I might have looked around the village. Guess I didn't really need to drop that there. How's it going? Good, thanks, Glass. I am gonna take this polar bear and put him into a cage. Is the plan. So I need some glass. Need some rail. Some power rail too. Here's some glass. Poor bear. Well, you know, what else are you going to do with him? Eye for an eye killed his mother. So we put him into a minecart to take him back. You know, that's what they do in the animal sanctuaries. To give him a good life. He does look comfortable in the cart, but if he gets out of the cart, there might be some problems. Do you have any extra rail laying around at your house, Eye for an Eye? I don't have to make them. Because we can just pull it up after. I just needed to put the bear in there. See this? It says don't touch. So we got the... Oh, there's only one rail in here. Oh no, 64. Is there no power rail in there, eh? Oh, here's some. This is eye for an eye's chest. Saw the don't touch. He saw me dig into the don't touch. I'll put my pickaxe in there for now. There's evidence. All right. No. Not yet. Finish the cage. I probably have to make some of those powered rails because we're going up. And we need to power them with the levers.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Thank you for the host. So they're powered now. Theoretically, that should go straight. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. All right. The bear's in a cage. Make sure I have a fence so I can get out. So I might have to jump out. Oh crap. How do you get it out of the cart? How do you get him out of the cart though? Oh, he attacked me. Will he be friendly eventually? What are you watching the replay now? Poke with a stick. I thought I hit the mine cart. Can you feed these bears so that they gain their health back, or do they gain it back eventually anyway? Oh, okay. Oops, okay. Alright. Repaired that. Now we'll sneak the stuff back. Oh, I think I left the lever actually. Oh no, I got 64 on me. It's okay if I just put the powered rails back in the one? There. So the bear has, instead of a cave, he has a minecart to sit in for now. Eye for an Eye said she'll extract the minecart eventually without killing him. I suppose I could put torch up on the corner there too, but
and when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Channel Zero, thank you for the host. So we got foxes, which are a new spawn. I'd make this cage lower, but they'll sneak right out on it. Got some glowing sheep. And now we've got a rare polar bear in a cart. Sweet. With the bears, you can't use your leads and stuff. That's why I had to build a railroad track right up to it. You should show Melodious the stream here. I'll walk right in front of these. Oh, Meliodas? That was Melodious, as in. Next one we get a panda for the last. Make another cell eventually. Or cage. Well, I wrecked my disposal. But that's kind of more cool anyway. You think he's friendly yet? Does that make him friendly? It's funny how we run around with giant pies. You imagine carrying 64 pies around? I feel like you have to have a little truck to carry that. Salmon. Eye for an Eye doesn't have automatic doors on that one. I gotta close. Look how fat these trees are now. Holy cow. Yeah. So this is an ender tree right here. Oh, he's not attacking me anymore. So you said you have to hit the cart. Like with what? Your fist? How do you hit it though? I'm aimed right at it. He doesn't like that because I punched him again and he doesn't want to eat my fish. The heck, these things are making weird noises. Don't you kill it. There's a bugger to get over here. I think it's stuck in the minecart though. Maybe we should push it closer to the window though. Well, I'm going to leave that one there for a while, I guess. Doesn't want my fish. Mask Canuck, thank you for the host. You'll hit the one spot where the creepers blew up the rail. The darn creepers always get in the way. Well, I've definitely got his attention now. Maybe if I go over here and eat a pie. That'll help. There's an achievement for making a pin for making a banner. Robert Lives, now that you're here, was there a Canadian banner, or is that how you made that? This loom thing? I guess you use this one, maybe?
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
You just use the crafting table? Oh. Is there some sort of achievement for... You guys better flag anyway. Not if you're Canadian stream. You're awesome to have a Canadian one. I guess you gotta make this stuff somehow. And then it'll make the pattern that you want. Not Canadian, Columbia. I should seal these up. I've had enough of these for now. Gotta make sure it's sealed so the dog doesn't get at it. One time I was getting the carpets done in one of the places that I lived in, and I had a bucket of KFC, and the carpet guy asked me some questions, and I was, eating my, it wasn't a full bucket, but, a few pieces in it, and I turned around and the dog had eaten the bones from the bone plate, and I got into already 2 pieces of the other pieces. Porked them down in no time. I had to watch her for a few days, make sure she's okay, because you gotta worry about splintering when it comes to eating chicken. That's what the vet said to do, is watch, make sure that everything coming out the other end was normal color. Can't say I've ever encountered that. All right. Oh yeah, I was gonna look on the crafting deal and see what Robert was talking about. So these are the light banners. I have a loom. Banner pattern, skull charge, creeper charge, flower charge, thing. Banner pattern, border, field. So this must be a die. And then the pattern, I guess, eh? Or maybe it's a fireworks star, I don't know. It's probably this thing and that thing. So you need paper and vines. Oh, I see. You need a glowing apple. Bricks and paper. Then your pattern. Huh. Oh, how about that? So look. They changed 2 achievements quite a bit, eh? The look of it. Very modern looking now. What's the banner one called? That's my page? I can't even tell. Not one. I'm getting an achievement for constructing a dispenser. The Beaconator. I need 5 llamas. Spend a day underwater. Use Riptide. Activate a conduit. Make a banner using an enchanted apple stencil. So that must be this one here. That looks like an enchanted apple to me. A loom, a banner, and the batter pattern. Do you have any enchanted apples, anybody? Is that an enchanted one? This is a golden apple. Is that the same as enchanted? This thing is glowing on this one. I think we still got to enchant it. So maybe if I put it on the enchanting table. Roberts has stuff flying off of him. Oh, I need some lapis. Doesn't look like it's giving me any choice though. You got the Riptide one ready to go? What was the Riptide one again? Is that the achievement? Use Riptide to give yourself a boost. I don't think that's the place where you enchant the apple. Doesn't look like I have a choice there. Climb the hill to reach. You have to find the enchanted apple, or can you actually enchant it somehow? Maybe use a book. No. What the heck? When it rains next. Enchanted apples are naturally generated? Or riptides? Oh, you used to be able to craft a golden apple, like a enchanted apple. But that recipe's been removed. From what I see anyway.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Guess that's not a choice then. Rod the Lake, thank you for the host. Well, I don't know. I guess to do this achievement, we gotta find some golden apples that are already enchanted. Unless anybody knows how. All right. So do you know where to get them, Robert? Okay, so mine's to put the fish in there. Golden apples will be fine at 2.5. Stronghold altar chest 4.3. Yeah, but that's golden apples. We have golden apples. We want a golden enchanted apple. Because it looked like they used to be enchanted at one point, but because if you look on this recipe here, this is the one we want, and it's not available. Enchanted golden apples. Okay, you got both here. Orbit Adams, thank you for the host. That's the golden apple, though. That's what we have. They So just a regular apple with 8 blocks of gold? Of course, I don't have any apples on me. I just have golden apples. Let me see if there's any in here. Do you have any apples by chance? Anybody else? Normal apples? Oh, okay. I just need a good host from Mini or somebody like that, and then I'll have probably my record. Mini or Rogue. Where's your food upstairs? Oh, okay. You got like tons of them. All right, got an apple. Let's see. Investigate this. Alright, so I got 14 blocks of gold. Do you mean blocks or do you mean bars? So like giant squares? Eight. It's a lot of gold. Okay. I am transfer that, I guess. That's a moose noise, by the way, if you're wondering. 8 actual blocks. Okay, well, we got enough for 8 blocks.
Everyone ready? Will you sing with me, standing in unison?
Lakota, thank you for the follow and good day.
Okay, be seated.
All right. So I got 8 blocks of gold and I have my apple. What the heck screen would it be on here? I saw that guy. I can't send messages since Xbox Live is broken for you. You can only send, but I can only send friend requests from Nintendo Switch. Oh, weird. So here's a golden apple. This one is like 9 or 8 bricks of gold to make a golden apple. No, these aren't ingots. This is like not squares but bars. Yes. I think you guys are talking about the Java edition or something like that. Because if you look on my screen there, because there's the ingot one, or there's, I'm trying to make a, oh, channel 0 is done. Channel 0 is done soon. I just want to see if there is a record. No, 70. Oh. So you're talking about like do this where you put it, put this, like actual giant block squares, which are, well, thank you, Lakota. I don't have notifications on, that's why it doesn't show up. So this is blocks of gold around the thing. It doesn't look like it's going to produce anything though. If you look on the stream there, is this correct, you guys, to make enchanted golden apple? What? Wiki said you can't make an enchanted one, Robert says. What happens if you put a golden one in the middle? Oh, you can't do that.
Okay, everyone ready? Will you sing
Black Ice, thank you for the follow. Good day. Got removed from the crafting table. Well, how the heck do you make that one banner then? See, because right, where was that anyway? That was... down by the fireworks. This one here. This is the one I want to make right there. This particular item. And it looks like it's a glowy apple and with a piece of paper. So I guess we gotta find the actual apple like that. Which is kind of... oh, it's rare, you can't craft it. Well, that's dumb. They have a crafting recipe where you can't craft it. I'm gonna put an apple in here. Well, everybody in chat seems to think that you can't craft it. It's confusing. Well, at least I got some golden squares now. So I guess if anybody finds a golden apple, don't eat it right away. Yeah, I noticed that you can make custom skins. I was kind of actually annoyed that, you know, my little Boba Fett that I was using before, I can't find it now. Or I don't know how to get to it. Guess I'll put my golden apple over here. Hey, where'd I get this trident from? Riptide 3 trident. Should be under skins already owned. Use it outside. Is this gonna hurt me? I want to make a banner. Why, did you have any? Just swing it or what? Holy crap. Am I gonna die? Oh, thanks, Robert. Which way's the safe way down now? You want to join this now? Well, just hang out. Hang out and then we'll get to know ya. Where did I do that at? I lost all my crap. I put my wings back on here. Hey, where's my wings? Got everything else. There they are. Our shield back. Did I get that thing back? Got my silk touch pickaxe. It looks like I got everything. You should have warned me to maybe stand above water when I was doing that, Robert Lives. Check out the bear. Yeah, make sure you don't kill the bear. Maybe when he stands up. Oh, you killed the bear. I, the bear, eye for an eye, killing the bear killer. Hey, don't hurt my cat. What are you guys, animal slaughterers or what? I mean, Robert Lives attacking my cat here. One of them kills a bear and one of them kills a cat. I tell ya. When you flew by, it hit the cat. Oh, Robert Lives is doing the Riptide. Are you still in the area? Do you want to do this Riptide thing, eye for an eye? There's an achievement for shooting this Riptide thing. Oh, there's a dead body here. You come outside. You gotta do it in the rain. There, right behind you is a Riptide. Oh, you do? Oh, okay. So you gotta point at the air while it's raining, and it'll launch you. So stand about or go above the water maybe here, and then do it so you don't die. Riptide. I don't know. You must have hit it somehow. Because I saw when you were flying by, I could see the damage being done to the cat. Look at all your armor's gone. So I'd recommend eye for an eye going above the water. Well, if you're going to do it straight up, because it killed me when I landed. Just go stand right here and then straight up. Oh, it's going to stop raining. It's thinning out. You know, it's pretty high. It said do a barrel roll. Maybe you got to spin a little bit. Yeah, that's the achievement name. Hold left when you're launched, I guess. Well, you have a trident. Took care of him pretty quick. How many of these do I have? I have one that's called channeling one too, whatever that is. I'm gonna remark my bed here. That makes lightning? Oh. Didn't make any lightning.
And when we win,
Evil
we're gonna
lad.
be
Hey,
supervisors
how's
of
it
the
going?
year.
Thank you for the host.
And when we win, we're gonna be supervisors of the year.
I guess that it's once they're in a minecart, they're kind of hard to get out, eh? It was pretty easy to get them up here, though. I just built kind of a little ramp up, and it dropped them in there. Thank you for the host. I'm good, thank you. I actually should go to bed here pretty quick. Gotta work tomorrow, you know. Let's build a dispenser real quick. That's another achievement. How do you build a dispenser? Probably irony. All full of crap. See all the stuff I have? Apples. What are you trying to do? I did that actually. I just put the things up there. I got a firework from somewhere. Think I got it from Robert's junk. Yeah, it sounds like some excitement going on. Okay, we got Got a bow. And you said redstone and a cobblestone? Probably. Got so much redstone. Oh, looks like I have the stuff. It should be an achievement, right? I know what dispenser, that's for like that ejecting fridge. Well, we should wrap up though, because gotta work tomorrow. Made my spawn point. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. Be appreciated. If you want to check out that social media stuff, there's the links right there. And anyone that is interested, please join that Discord. Look, there's the achievement. It only took like 5 minutes. And I'm gonna host somebody, so please say hi from me when we get there. But should be just a minute here. I'll get you over to somebody, and please say hi. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. We stream every day. Variety of games. Could be this, could be that.
See you, eh?
We'll see.
Yeah. Good day, eh?
Good day. Don't forget to say hi to the new person too, Robert. 7 p.m. Sometimes a little bit earlier. I started at 6 yesterday.